back up here at the temple in Krabi. Looks rather beautiful here during the day. Blue skies. I think it's some kind of marble or granite. And these little bits of gold around as well, so beautiful temple here in Krabi. Wow, check this out, guys. Check that out. Krabi, 145th years. Check that out, Krabi, Thailand. Look at all the crabs. So this is the night market. So we're going to navigate our way through all the stalls and the people. It's pretty packed here. They got drinks and desserts for like 20 baht, which is about 40 cents I think, or 80 cents New Zealand, which isn't too bad. But check out all the stuff, man, all the wares. This is the night market, man. Managed to find a coconut shake for a start and load up on some coconut. So I'm gonna try one of these garlic vegetable fritters. Thank you. Kapaka, crickets, stickworm, insects. Just grabbing one of these fruits here. Thank you. Well guys, that's another night here at the Krabi markets in Krabi. We're going to leave it at that and load up on some more of the Thailand goodness from Krabi. Experience the journey, inspire others, live life, guys. Well, we're in Bangkok, streets of Bangkok. So this is the infamous Koh San Road here during the day. Good afternoon, guys. I am in Hanoi, the old quarter, Vietnam. I'm heading to meet a friend at a vegetarian restaurant. I've just ordered the Grab bike. Hopefully he'll be here in a minute or so. Beautiful day here today. Hanoi, Vietnam. Okay. Here's my Grab guy. We're off. Okay, my friend.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Alright guys, I'm here with my friend Juyen. Hello Juyen. How are you? You look. What's up guys, welcome in, welcome back to smoggy Hanoi, Vietnam, and narrow alleyways. We're just going to pick up my DJ gears that I've had
Solicitous
repaired.
Curfew 8 UZSYW says if DJ was in, let's promote you. NEZHNA. Electrine Nihel 95 says if DJ was in, let's promote you. NEZHNA.
We're just going to pick up my DJ controllers that I left a couple of weeks ago. Well, about a week and a half ago. Apparently they've fixed them, so we're just going to go and test them and make sure they're working how I want them to. But yeah, it's been really smoggy here in Hanoi, Vietnam at the moment. Actually, for the past few days since I've been back. Smoggy as. What's up, SideQuest IRL? How you doing, dude? Welcome in, man. Welcome to Hanoi, Vietnam. We're just starting the stream up. Just doing a couple of things out and about in the city. Actually, I think it's nearing peak time, 4:30. We want to try and get us some dinner too. Maybe a banh mi. Okay, I gotta remember where that place is. I think it's just up here on the right. It's It's a DJ repair outfit. Can't even remember the name of the outfit. Let's check. Further down. I think it's over here somewhere. One of these. Here it is. Let's check out my controllers, chat. Let me check, huh? They have a new or clean? Do you know the work that was done on them? Were they cleaned or were their parts replaced?
Mẹ Lao ơi! Má Cỡ này thế này. Thế này.
Do they come with new crossfaders? I just want to know what work was done on them. Hang on, chat, we're just gonna check.
I'm aware that you're cheating when no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, makes me feel like you do. Upside down and run round. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round. I know you got charm and appeal. You always play the field. I'm crazy to
Sao tôi bảo là cái này quad feather này với lại cái line 2 bị hỏng thì phải thay mới.
Okay.
So he told me it's a crossfader and
The problem, the crossfader, yeah?
the problem is a crossfader and line fader too.
Ah.
It's broken and we renew.
New one, new.
Renew crossfader and line.
Okay, yeah.
Đúng không? Thay mới. Okay.
It sounds good.
Còn gì nữa?
And this one similar, the crossfader?
Con này thay quad feather, con này thay line 2.
Con này thay crossfader, con này thay line 2. This crossfader, this is a renewed crossfader. He
Right.
said again, this is a crossfader. This is a line too. Yeah, it's a crossfader.
instinctively you give to me the love.
Oh, the crossfader on this one is okay, but
Quad feather
this
con này
one.
không sao. Con này và line con này
Con này thay chưa?
thay rồi.
This liner 2 is renew.
Line 2 and renew.
Yeah, this is a broken. Has a problem. We renew this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and this is we renew this crossfader.
Ah.
Crossfader is because it's broken too.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. That's good. Yeah, it sound good.
Yeah.
Before when I play music,
As long as the sun continues to shine.
when I play music, sometime you can put here. You can hear this one when you put it here. You know.
Yeah, you
And the same this one. But now I think it's okay. But I will test.
you want to turn off this?
Huh?
You want to turn off this crossfader?
No. Before,
Yeah.
sometime you can hear
Yeah.
when you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But now I think it's okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah.
I say to thee,
I will try this one now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We just wait a minute. I think I have to.
Hả?
Yeah, usually this one should work.
Sao Nhật Bản nữa anh?
Nhật Bản rồi.
upside down, you turn me in love instinctively. Of instinctively.
Yeah, it's good. Before you can hear, you know,
Yeah. I know
like this.
this.
Yeah. But now it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was my concern. If you can still hear the music on this side when the level is down.
Yeah. I know this.
But yeah, because it's new now, so I think it's better, right? Yeah, and everything else seemed to be.
And this liner and this crossfader, and we warranty you 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have some problem, you
Okay.
need to bring.
Okay. No problem. Yeah. Okay. No problem. It's my. Wait a minute. Okay. 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 Sound good. This one is good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So how much?
1.2.
1.2. 1.2. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the work. You have changed?
Yeah, let me feel with it. Yeah.
Yeah, seem to be working fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I tested it before you go.
Eh?
I tested before you come.
Yeah.
I tested with my MacBook.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because before when I have here,
Yeah.
I can hear this channel when it's this
Yeah.
like here, but
Yeah,
now
I tested-
cannot hear
Yeah.
this channel. It's way better. Yeah, it's good.
Have you been checked it?
Yeah, we check it. Yeah, we check this one as well. We check that one as well. So thank you, yeah. I will go home and play with it, you know. It's just spare one I can take on the plane, you know. I have the Rain one, but I take it to Bangkok to fix because
this one is broken.
it broke off.
That.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so I don't know they can fix it in Vietnam. I tried, but yeah, because it's a new one, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And now the Rain come out with a new controller as well.
Yeah, the new controller. I see that.
Standalone one.
Yeah, it can using a
You
USB.
don't need laptop. USB.
Yeah, you just need a USB stick.
I think it has a hard drive inside, right? Have the hard drive.
Yeah, I think so because it's a new. So I think maybe one day.
But it's very expensive. It's so expensive.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe $3,000 US or something. I'm not sure.
Let me check this.
Do they sell it here? This one?
No. But my brothers had been testing
playing with it.
Playing with it.
Rain one, system one.
System one.
Yeah.
Check the price with,
I think the price is about 5,000. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, 3,000 something US dollar. Yeah.
Đây, it's a 2,000 and it's a price for this is $2,000.
Oh, you how much US dollar?
Yeah, the 2,199.
Yeah.
With the euro is will be.
It'll be more.
Yeah, it will be more. Oh, this one is the
Euro.
with the United Kingdom. This one is a US dollar. This one is
2,500.
2,500.
Yeah. Not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
All right, chat. So we're just grabbing my controllers, making sure that those are good to go. What's up, Ahegi? How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good, thanks. No. I just got some of my gears fixed up, dude. My controllers. I got 2 DJ controllers that I just got them repaired. Now we'll take them home and have a play around with them tonight. Unfortunately, they're in one case. Okay, no problem. Thanks a lot, eh? If I have any more problem, I will let you know, but it should be fine, you know?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one, my one. So what is the popular controller here in Vietnam now?
The controller popular in Vietnam, I think, is for now. Everyone still have been looking for a DDJ 200 or a DDJ Flex.
Ah,
It's
DJ
a
Flex.
Flex 2,
Flex
2
4.
and Flex 4.
Ah,
Everyone will be buying this one because they are very cheap. Yeah.
How much those ones?
The Flex 2 is will be 6.3 millions for
Oh,
this.
that's not bad. Yeah, good
the
price.
man. It's this Flex 4 is more higher, but this one is 10 million for the black version and 10.6 million for the white
The
version.
white version.
Yeah.
Mm. They have XLR out or just RCA?
Just RCA.
Yeah.
This one is using RCA to 3.5 millions.
I see.
Yeah, it's between this cable.
Right.
This
Yeah.
cable,
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. This one will be into the speaker, and this one is
I
will be
see.
to controller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're small to take.
Yeah, it's small to take, and it can be connect with the laptop, with the mobile phone,
Yeah.
and they can caching Bluetooth with this controller, because this controller will have is if you take a power source with the cables and
Yes.
with the source of the cable of the power, so you can electricity will come in this controller, and it will be active the Bluetooth. Yeah, and it can be connect with the Bluetooth with your mobile phone if you.
Oh,
have
that's
to-
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. No wonder why. So 10 million. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
and it have another controllers. Everyone want to see it, want to find it. It's a Rev 5 or Rev 7, but the Rev 7.
Oh, the Rev 7,
the
Rev
Rev 7
5.
will be for the tunnelism.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is it a 2-channel or 4-channel?
I remember the Rev 7 is a 2-channel.
Ah.
But it's like a simple. It's similar like a rain one. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the rain
but
one.
Smaller.
But you know, the rain one I have is too heavy, very heavy.
Yeah.
Maybe 13 or 14 kilogram.
Oh yeah.
It's so heavy, you know.
Yeah, so heavy, and you just can.
It's not good to take on the motorbike, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's good for nightclub or mobile DJ in the hard case.
Yeah, in the hard case, and you can play in your bedroom.
Yeah, or in the bedroom. So that's
Yeah.
why I get it. I just get it for the bedroom
Yeah.
to make my own mixes. And then these one I can play in the club or
Yeah.
something like that, you know. Do you guys sell any small controller, like the real small one?
It's a real small one.
Yeah.
Real small one. You know the new Mac Go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it.
Oh, you do? How
Yeah.
much are they?
Let me see.
They are popular or not really? Just for enthusiasts, people who...
Yeah. Go to church.
DJ Go too. Yeah, that's
DJ
it.
Go to church. It's a 2.6
Million. It's not bad.
I see this one is in a real life.
Oh, really?
Small. Yeah, they're really small.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, some people can take it on the plane or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
So-
then they can play in the plane and.
yeah. So they're not bored.
Yeah, with the long flights.
Long flight, you can
Yeah.
practice
Yeah,
a little bit.
practice. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. See you.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, not
Yeah, I hopefully
not in a
when
while.
the next time you came here, you buy another one, not
Yeah.
another fix it.
Maybe another one. I buy. Okay, see you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Let me grab this one. Thank you guys.
Are you loud?
Thuốc lao? No. No thuốc lao. It's too strong. I don't know how you can smoke thuốc lao, man. Normal for you guys, right?
Yeah, it's a very normal. Yeah, but if you try this, it's a very
I know.
Very nice.
I tried before, but you know, it's so strong. Sometimes I feel dizzy, you know. The thuốc lao. No problem. Yeah, I can put in the
You can put in.
in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem. Thank you guys, huh?
Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you, man.
Maybe not next time. Maybe bye next time. Okay.
Bye.
So those guys, chat, they fixed my controller, my DJ controller. Fuck the traffic, chat. Traffic is so hectic. Actually, we want to go back this way. Welcome in, chat, welcome in. What's up, guys? What's up? Upside down. You know, I just had to pick up my controllers. I left it with them for like a week and a half while I was over in
Ahigal
Thailand.
Lover 7 says any Matrix shiz.
Any matrices? Of course there is. I mean, you guys might have seen what's happening on the world stage in regards to America and what the Golden Man is wanting to do. You know what he's wanting to do. He's wanting to go into Iran, and you know, it's, as I said, man, it's all part of China. Their agenda is to try and make Israel the central point for the NWO, the Pax, they call it Pax Judaica, and I think they'll get it if people, you know, allow it. Anyway, there's so much stuff going on, too much to talk about, really. There's quite a lot going on, dude. Upside down. Inside out. Hurry up, dude. Move your ass, boy. I might actually stop and get some Korean chat. There's a Korean restaurant up here that I've been to before with Henry. I wonder if...
Ahigal Lover 7 says ears everywhere.
Yeah, he's trying to take out the current world order. He's trying to take out the current. What's basically happening, Chad, is there's a battle of power going on at the moment. So that's what the problem. That's what the situation is. And Trump he's trying to gain power for one side. The other side, which is the World Economic Forum and the cabal. It's going on, it's happening, you know what I mean? The shiz is happening. Chat, let's go get a bung me. I think we'll get a bung me, eh? What do you guys reckon? Bung me on? Bang me, chat, bang me. Because he's actually overriding his role. I mean, he's formed this, I will call them, what do you call those guys, chat? Those guys that are mercenaries. ICE, they're mercenaries. That's what they are, dude. And he doesn't care because he's going all out. It's all in or nothing. He's doing the all in or nothing, dude. And he's trying to swoop everything in one go. I'll give you guys my predictions, okay? I'll give you guys my predictions when we get to the restaurant.
Trigger Happies and says rumor has it 2 banh mi's are better than 1.
Well, that's why I want to go and eat 2 banh mi. How you doing, Trigger? Welcome in. Hope you guys are well. That is correct. 2 banh mi are better than 1. We've just got a bit of a travel to the banh mi place. Later tonight I can go home and suss out my controllers, make sure they're working properly, which I believe they are.
Xe nào đang đi, đang từ chính chủ đều có thể vay. Thủ tục nhanh chóng 15 phút là có tiền.
Trigger Happyzen says Kia ora brother. Ride safe.
Kia ora, kia ora.
Trigger Happyzen says do
Xin
good
chào,
night.
ni hao. Kia ora. Namaste. Sawadee krap. Gee, how many sayings have we said, chat? Sawadee krap, namaste, xin chào, ni hao, kia ora. Doof tonight. Oh, just in my bedroom, bro. Just in the sheets. The sky. Nah, because I just went to pick up the controllers. They just had a couple of repairs done because a couple of the sliders were broken, so I just had to go and replace the sliders, and then cost about, it was kind of cheap for new sliders and a clean, and cost about $45. So they're kind of like new, which is really good because I will leave one here, take one back to New Zealand. My main one is in Thailand, so I'll leave one here as a backup, and then I'll take one back to New Zealand, one of the controllers. Probably the Pioneer. So I've got a Pioneer, a new Mark, and my main one is the Rain 1, but I left that in Bangkok to get some stuff done to it there, which I'll pick up in April when we come back for the Songkran Water Festival. So that's like 3 months away. I'm hoping to try and get some work as well, DJ events for the Songkran. I think that would be really, really cool. If we can do that, get us a gig in Bangkok, that will be some cool content. I've just got to suss out my visa, because you got to get a work
Trigger
visa.
Happyzen says this guy, leaving equipment all over the world.
Yeah, bro. One in Vietnam, one in Thailand, and I'll leave one back in New Zealand. Well, I've got to be prepared. You know, if I'm back in New Zealand, at least I'll have a controller to do some work. If I'm in Vietnam, I'll have a controller to do some work. If I'm in Thailand, I'll have a controller to do some work. But that one in Thailand's my main one, which is pretty much my bedroom one that I'm going to use for making my mixes and stuff like that. I don't really want to travel with that one.
Trigger Happyzen says don't forget to leave one in bed.
One in bed, well, that's good. Yep, I kind of like will push those buttons in bed as well, and do a bit of scratching with my fingers as well. This guy. Not the scratching, not the finger scratching of this guy.
Ahegao Lover 7 says reptilians.
The reptilians, well.
Trigger Happyzen says KEKW.
I think the reptilian is the name of a scratch that you use. Look how polluted it is here, chat. You can't hardly see the other side of the buildings. Look how polluted it is out there. It's so polluted. I'm amazed I'm driving around in this pollution, chat. It's cray, cray, cray. We're going to the banh mi shop.
Trigger Happyson says my kind of place. Smoker's heaven.
Smoker's heaven, this guy. I just got offered to smoke the tukalau, chat. They have a tukalau. Tukalau is like the long bong here. It's a bong, and then they have about 100% tobacco in the bong. And if you actually take some of their bong, 100% tobacco, it can knock you out if you're not strong enough. It's very strong tobacco, and these Vietnamese, they smoke it all the time. It's not like a class 1 drug or anything. It's just how they smoke their tobacco here. Then they have these long bongs called tukalau. I was thinking of taking one back to New Zealand. Then if the customs go, hey, what are you going to use that for? I'm just go, for my medicine, for my kawa leaves, and I doubt they'll allow me to take it because it's made out of bamboo, and they'll be like, oh nah, you can't take that in because it's got some some microbes or.
Ahegao Lover 7 says bamboozled.
Yeah, it's the tukalau. Tukalau is the massive pipe. You see them everywhere, man, especially at
Trigger Happyson
cafes.
says Kawa leaves this guy.
At cafes and stuff like that. Kawa leaves, yeah, bro. Kawa leaves are good, dude. Good to heal. Good for the banana. Better than Viagra. Oh, look at this little kid on the back of the motorbike. Got no helmet. I know, it's weird. Even the kid in front, they got no helmet. And the reason they got no helmet is because the parents believe that if the kid wears a helmet, the helmet will ruin its brain and it won't think. The kid can't think anymore. So he'll lose his common sense. And I'm thinking, I think you've already lost your common sense. What the hell? So that's why they don't put helmets on kids' heads, which kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fudge? I know it's crazy, but hey, this is Asia. Asia. We good though, chat. We good. We're behaving. That's the main thing. Just getting over the cold. Like the flu cold. So I actually had it before going to Thailand. I still streamed in Thailand with it, but it actually dissipated. And I lost weight as well, which is a good thing, probably because I didn't eat as much. Mind you, we did eat at all the bloody night food markets. That was really cool. And yeah, I'm just getting over it now. So sometimes I'll have a bit of phlegm or something like that, but generally I'm okay. It's healing up, we're healing all good in the good. Upside down, inside out. Chad, we're gonna have to go on the footpath. Vietnam footpath stalls.
Trigger Happyson says yeah. I was lurking with Nana and Fei-Fi.
Oh, right. Yeah. Did you see the haka I did with him? When were you looking? Oh, did you see me? Oh, in the stream, yeah. I need to get those clips and then make some reels and shorts videos with them. Oh, really cool girls. The one who I really want to meet, Chad, in the future is Kith. I think she's really matured now. She's matured enough for me to meet her, I think. Kith. I think Songkran, I will meet up with her, maybe Pippin. Pippin's really cool too. I've met Pippin before, actually a couple of times. We invited her to a Octopus event and she got a free meal. Isn't she lucky? And free wine.
Trigger Happies and says Kath will be cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. And I see she's blowing up on Green Team now, so she's made the transition over to Green Team. Only problem I think with
Trigger Happies and says you met Barry 2i.
Yeah. I've met most of the Thai streamers. I've met Cherry. I've met Barry. Barry's Vietnamese streamer. I've met Nina. I've met what's his name? Candy Life. He's a LGBT streamer. I've met all the Thai, Vietnam streamers. I've met most of the Thai streamers except for Kith. I think she's the main one though. She's got the biggest following. So I think next time we're in Songkran, I'll try and jack it up to meet up with her. Thing always tells me, she always goes, Pippin always goes,
Trigger Happies and says was Mr. Worldwide.
Pippin always goes, oh, just message Kif, she'll do a collab with you. I'll teach her a haka. I think if we can do like 10 subs each for her stream, 10 for hers, 10 for mine, then I can teach her a haka. It's a good way. I finally found that formula worked because when I asked Nina and Fi if they've done a haka before, they said no, we haven't done. So I said, okay, well I'll show you guys a haka, but you have to get your chat to give 10 subs each for each of us, 30 subs, and they did. The chats did chat, so that was really cool. Bro, the chat was wild. I know, it was wild. This is a wild chat. Ciao. Bang mi chung. Anh trai chung. Hi.
Minh chứng.
One banh mi with vegetables and egg. 2 eggs. Hi Chung. Yeah, the chat was going off. And see, that's a good thing, I reckon, chat. That's a really good thing to do, you know what I mean? Understand? Let me chuck you guys up here. Upside down, boy, you turn me. Inside out. Let me chuck you guys up here, chat. The chat was wild. Alright, brother. I'm at mum's, so connection ain't the best. No worries. Thank you, Trigger. Good to see you, man. Good to always catch up with you, brother. Always a good thing to catch up with you, man. Thanks for popping in. Ahigia, bamboozled. Reptilians, this guy. One of my favorite banh mi places. I come here and I get my banh mi check. Banh mi's here are about $1 for a banh mi. Now the one I usually get is vegetables with 2 eggs and the banh mi. It's basically like a roll with a baguette roll. They put fried 2 eggs in it and then they put vegetables in it. You can get the meat ones. The meat ones I think about 30,000 Vietnam dong, which is just over $1. I think like $1.20 US. But the one I get is roughly around $1. Kef will be cool. Yeah, I think Kef will be really cool to stream with. I just got to think of a plan for Song Krong because we are going back to Song Krong because I need to pick up my DJ controller there in April. But I do need to make a plan to meet up with some of these streamers. But what I'm thinking of doing is collabing with them and say, hey, why don't we hire out a truck for the day, maybe just one day, the most popular day, which is usually I think either the 14th or 15th because it starts on the 30th. And what I'll say is let's hire out a truck, let's try and get 6 of us, and if we pay like $20 each to the driver, we can have the driver for like 6 or 8 hours and he just take us to places around in Bangkok, and we just have our own water bucket on the back of the ute, and we can have some chairs on the back of the ute and we just fill up our water guns with the water bucket and we just squirt. Then we go to like Ceylon, we hit Ceylon and we can maybe be say half an hour to an hour at Ceylon. When we finish there, we'll go to Central World. Half an hour at Central World. But the thing is, we're not going to be taking buses or trains or taxis. We've got our own vehicle, which I think is the key thing. And we're streaming together, which would be even more cool. And I think what'll be really good content is if we do it like we dress up. So we have a character. We each play a character. It could be that we what's the name of those characters with the masks and the guns and stuff like that. I mean, it could be Marvel character. It could be, I don't know, a Disney character. It could be Power Rangers, right? So we become Power Rangers, and we each have a different Power Ranger color. So I'll be blue, Keith could be pink, someone could be red, someone could be, you know what I mean? I reckon that would be the coolest content to do for Songkran Water Festival. But we have to organize it now because we're like 3 months away. You know what I mean? We're like 3 months out. I got this from Thailand chat. Really cool for my nasal. Apparently it's made up of herbs and stuff, but it actually smells kind of strong like Vicks. Just waiting for my banh mi from the girl. I think it's 50, be about 50k I think. Two banh mi, I think, not too bad, check two banh mi. Nah, the pollution here has been really terrible. It's like really bad, the pollution here, chat. Pollution's been pretty bad here this week. But I'm trying to recover still. I reckon I could get nana, Wi-Fi, cherry, sari, kith, pippa. Shit, it'll be 6 or 7 of us. That'd be quite a bit. She was fast putting it together. These are the Bangladesh chat. So the girl standing up with the jeans on, she's the one that cooks these. So my one's got, what is it? Egg and veggies in it. Egg, veggies. And they heat the bread up too, so the bread is kind of like crispy. Crispy banh mi, if you guys ever try banh mi, it's crispy. The loose crumbs. All the loose crumbs. So I think looking forward to Songkran is a good thing. We've just got to keep an eye out on the global situation. There's a lot of conflicts going on, so those conflicts might hinder our travels, so we have to be kind of mindful of what's going on. You know what I mean, Chad? Very good banh mi. Oh, yummy. Momo's their, see that pink thing up there on the right, chat? Momo is their QR code, it's their payment system. Momo is a payment system here. I haven't used it, I'd rather pay cash. so good. So good, the banh mi, but they've actually put a lot of chili in it. I put chili in the banh mi. Chili sauce. So it's kind of spicy. I should have said to her, no spicy. It's really spicy. Yeah, this is my local hangout banh mi place chat. It was actually another place further down on the street. The problem with that is it's too close to the road. Getting back to the global situation, it just depends on how things are going to pan out this year, where we end up being. There's a video I posted on Discord, and it showed how there was a fortune teller in China a few years ago, and that fortune teller has predicted a lot of things that came true. I think his name was Wang, and one of the things that he predicted was that the president who is born in 1953 will be the last president of China. And he says that the reign of that president will be the last for the communism CCP. And he says that the year of the fire will be the year where most countries, including the CCP, will go down. And that year is this year, 2026. I have an idea of what I think is going to happen. I think all the evil shit in the world has been exposed. That's what I reckon. Second banh mi chat, second banh mi. Anyway, it's just my own observations. How it all plays out, I have no fucking idea. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Anton? What's good, bro? Oh, where's that our banh mi place? fucking chili sauce that I didn't really want. It's kind of ruining my taste of it. I might order one more, chat. 6 eggs. I need 6 eggs because I'm doing my bodybuilding muscle. I'm building up my upper body and lower body. So I'm eating like 6 or 8 eggs a day. With cabbage for the glutamine. Yeah, I think I'll get one more. Because I've had 2 eggs in each. We're going to get another one with 2 more eggs. But I'll tell her, no chili sauce. I don't like chili sauce too much. I'm not a fan of chili sauce. I'm actually not a fan of chili either. Chili overall, I'm not a fan. I know there are some Vietnamese who love chili, and there are some Thai that especially love chili. I'm not really a chili guy. Although I chill, but not eat chili. How's Hanoi? Still polite? Yeah, bro, still polluted. Yeah, it's still polluted, bro. It's really bad today. I'll show you the AQI. The AQI is really, really bad here, dude. Yesterday was in the purple. Today it's just in the unhealthy red. So it's about 165. 180. It's about 180 today. As you can see, 180. So it's unhealthy. 179 or 180 unhealthy. It's terrible, dude. Let me see what Bangkok is. Bangkok is, you know, I wanted to stay in Bangkok, but I couldn't, Chad. I had to come back. I had stuff to do back here. And if I rush, if I spend another week, then I would have rushed next week. Yeah, so it's 88 in Bangkok at the moment. 88 pollution, so it's way better in Bangkok. But unfortunately, I've got to be back here. There we are, we're going back there next weekend. We're going back to China next weekend. Not this coming weekend, next weekend. 2 Saturdays away on the 7th. We're heading back to China for 2 weeks. I'm going to do some work over there. But it's going to be cold. I think it's going to be around 0 degrees to like 5 degrees, so it will be cooler there. I might have to end up taking my winter gear. I might have to take my winter stuff. So one more banh mi, but with no chili sauce. Hello? I just told the girl I want another one, but no chili sauce. I don't think it'll be a snowstorm. I'll have my winter gears, but we're only going to be in China for 2 weeks, then head back to New Zealand. I need to see my family. This is my family, so I need to go back see them and do some stuff back there. We won't be back there long either, so we'll probably be heading out of there end of March, early April at the latest. And then we'll probably head straight back to China. We'll head straight back to Bangkok via way of China. And then after Bangkok for Songkran, I haven't planned on from then on, so I'm not sure. Most likely go back to Vietnam. Most likely check back into Vietnam, so. Looks like 2 daughters and the mother. The mother bringing the daughters to eat at the restaurant. Yeah, I hope there's not going to be a snowstorm as well, dude. I hope it's going to be all good in the hood. I do know that we're going to be heading back February, end of February, so it'll be still summer, heading into autumn. And yeah, I don't want to stay too long in New Zealand, but enough to sort out what I need to sort out, see my family, miss them, and then head back to Asia. But as I said, it all comes down to the global situation. I'm closely monitoring the global situation, especially Trump has sent flotilla of naval ships up into Iran now, so he's moving chess pieces. He's moving chess pieces ready to checkmate. So if shit happens in, this is how I see what will go down, chat. If shit happens in Iran, that will affect Southeast Asia. So Iran gives oil to Japan, gives oil to China, gives oil to Vietnam, all the Southeast Asian countries. If Iran gets affected, the trade routes are going to be affected. The Straits of Malacca are going to be affected. Another dispute is happening between Japan and China, so that's happening as well. They've got their own little tussle going on, and then China and Taiwan have got their own little tussle going. So all these little tussles are happening at the moment, all at the same time. It's like many events happening, and you shouldn't think about it to overwhelm you, but keep track of it, to monitor, just to monitor the exterity of it, but not in a way where it overwhelms you, you know what I mean? But what I'm seeing now is the chess pieces are moving, where they're taking flotillas of naval ships, the Americans are, Trump is, to Iran, because what I think they're going to do is they want to try and take out Iran. And there's a reason why they want to do it. There's an actual reason why they want to do it. They basically want to put America want to put a stranglehold on China and Russia. That's what the whole game is about, putting a stranglehold on China and Russia. If they can do that, all the all the centralized power will come back. All the centralized power will come back to Israel at the end of the day. Pax Judaica, as I've been saying to you guys, Pax Judaica. Hey, what's up, bro? We're eating banh mi, dude. New Zealand's after China, yeah. New Zealand's after China. This is the young girl who's doing my banh mi. She's really nice. Good stuff to clear your nasal. Thank you. Is it cold in? Nah, not really, bro. It's probably about 15 degrees to 20 degrees, so it's not that cold. I was just telling Chad about my predictions for the next coming months. I foresee that Trump is sending his flotilla of naval boats up into Iran, and I feel like they're gonna basically try to take over Iran. At the same time, he's given the WEF the finger. He's trying to set up his own United Nations with this peace agreement deal. He's strategizing, and I think part of it is good because part of it is he wants to take out the cabal. But do we know that he's part of the cabal too or not? My indications seem to think he is also part of it. And what I think could be happening is what's been portrayed to humanity is a false awakening and a false defeat. That's what I think is going on. That's what I think, a false defeat and a false awakening. Anyway, at the cost of some of the cabal members. Anyway, having said that, I foresee that if he does invade Iran, I do think that China and Russia are going to have a stranglehold on resources. So they're going to probably take a dive economically, which I think that's what America wants. If things explode from there, I don't know, who knows, but I'm not going to be around this area to see that. So that's why I'm going back to New Zealand till April, just to monitor from New Zealand. If shit is about to hit the fan in Asia, I think I'll probably stay in New Zealand. I'll probably stay in New Zealand until, I don't know, because New Zealand's so far away. And yeah, I just feel sorry for the people that are going to be in Asia, man, because they'll be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Trump is the lizard. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, there's just, we don't want to talk too much about it because we could be like fucking TOS or, oh, you guys are anti-Semite or user pro-Trumpers. But we know what's going on, chat? We know what's going on. Wiz, do you recall the last time I was here, I texted comment in chat and Twitch didn't allow me to text in chat rooms the rest of the day. I need to keep my NPC. See, that's what I'm saying. So we need to just, if you guys want to make any comments, you can go on the Discord. I've posted some new videos in the Discord that will really get you guys up into the know, especially a lot of the stuff from Professor Zhang. Professor Zhang, brilliant historian, brilliant philosopher, teacher on some of the stuff that's going on right now. Here's my banh mi. That's what I wanted, a banh mi with no chili sauce. Tomato sauce. So yeah, Make your comments on Discord. It'll be better and safer in there. We don't want to get TOS or anything like that, or get labeled anti-Semite or whatever. As I said, I'm not anti-Israel at all. The people there are kind of like, they don't really know what's going on. It's the ones who are running that country. The infiltrators. Hey Jada, how are you? Speaking code. I think I left out for entertainment purposes only. Exactly. This is not the usual banh mi place. Nah, this is my new place. It's a little bit more away from the road because it's indoors, and they have a lot of really lovely girls here that really look after me. You know, like this lovely girl. And it's indoors. You know what I mean? I'm good. I've recovered from my cold there. I'm a lot better now. Having banh mi, the Vietnamese banh mi chat. The banh mi here cost me 25,000 Vietnam dong, which equates to something like $1 US. At the airport, these are like $12, even though the airport's in Vietnam. Airport prices are ridiculous, really ridiculous. So good. I'm gonna miss these. I'm gonna miss these when I go back to New Zealand. They sell banh mi's there, but the banh mi's there are like 5 times the price, Jack. So good with the egg, the double egg. I'll be right back on the purple app. Oh yeah, no worries. A lot has been going on in the US regarding ice cream. Apparently, I know, I saw that. I think ICE are mercenaries, and I think they want people to retaliate, because if they retaliate, then they'll be able to bring in new laws. So I think the thing is, what people need to do is just don't react to any ICE agents. Just leave them alone. Don't have anything to do with them, because what they're going to do is try and coerce you into conflict. When you coerce into conflict, then they'll do stupid things, and then you'll do stupid things, and then they'll go, okay, we're going to bring out a new law now. Yeah, like martial law. So I would say suggest to people not to react. Don't react at all. Just leave it. And those ICE agents are nothing but NPCs who are robotically compliant. They are robots. Robotically compliant robots. You know what I mean? food is good. Food is good, so that's why I'm saying, don't react, because they want you to react. The more people react, the more that they will be sucked into it. You know what I mean? The more they will be sucked into it, then the more they can bring laws out. I saw what actually happened, dude. That was actually really disgusting. That was disgusting what they did. Cold-blooded. They should be ashamed of themselves, doing that to another human being. What if that was like their dad or their mum? Totally disgusting. But those guys are paid mercenaries, so they don't care. And what I do think they want to do is they want to provoke civil unrest and a full-out civil war. I think they want to provoke to have a civil war. I think they want a civil war. Yeah, but it's like you go. Would you fight for your country in a war? Would you put your? Would you go and do the same what they're doing? That's the difference. Those guys who are doing that stuff for ice cream, I'll call them ice cream, right? Those guys are paid mercenaries, and no doubt they probably were ex-military. They've been conditioned. They've been robotically conditioned. Yeah, food looks good. As I said, don't react. They need your reaction. By giving your reaction, you're giving in to them. Stay away from them. Boom. And it's stupid, because what's going to end up happening is it's going to be humans fighting humans. Stupid. Silence is strength. Kirka, hey, what's up? How you doing, bro? Yeah, we're back in Vietnam. We just did a couple of banh mi's. Shit, I'm actually thinking grabbing one more banh mi for the road. One more banh mi for the road. Pollution's gone up really bad here today, by the way. Pollution levels are terrible. Pollution levels are like out the gate. We say out the gate. I don't know, man. I have no idea, dude. Hey, what's up, Rye? Rye on Green Team. How you doing? Good to see you. How's Singapore, dude? Singapore going good? Oh, she looked at me and said hello, Chad. She's one of the workers here, the girl standing up. She's a pretty cool girl. She served me well before. Just resting in Singapore. This resting in Singapore guy. This resting from resting guy. That's good. It's actually a little restaurant. We're at like a little restaurant, dude. Banh mi restaurant. We just finished having a couple of banh mi's. We're just talking about the stuff going down at the moment globally and how to keep anchored, how to keep anchored and not react. I know it's hard. We just gotta be smart and just remember that the fight is not one another. The fight is not one another, chat. That's all we need to remember. That humanity is being played. Humanity is being played against itself. And we have to be smart enough to recognize that we should not fight one another. The fight is not one another. Yeah, dude, banh mi. Do they sell banh mi in Singapore, dude? Do they sell banh mi in Singapore? Thank you, Hacker, for the tier 1. Appreciate it. To Anton, even though Anton can afford subs because he subs all the booba streamers. But thank you anyway, Hacker. Appreciate it for the tier 1 sub to Anton. Hey, what's up, shiny one? Cashier girl is cute. Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's 3 of them at the moment. We're just getting, we just had a couple of banh mi. I'm thinking I might get one more banh mi. This guy. Now the pollution is really, really bad, dude. Terrible. Pollution is terrible. If I can last out till next weekend, I'll be happy. I've just got to get a lot of work done here. But if we can last out till next weekend, then we'll be off. We'll be off back to China, then back to New Zealand. Oh, this is just a banh mi place, bro. There's heaps of these around Vietnam. There's heaps of these around. There's heaps of these around Hanoi. The actual name of it is called Banh mi bun. The actual name of it is called Banh mi bun. Banh mi bun. B-A-M-B-I-B-U-N. Here, look, up here. Banh mi bun. Let's take a photo. Okay, the photo should be on Discord. The photo should be on Discord. It's called Banh mi bun. Hello? Em ơi, one more, take away, one more. Banh mi. The same. The same banh mi, but no chili sauce. When Vietnam I tried talking to her in Vietnamese. they already started using electric scooters, and they've brought laws in that by July of 2026 they want certain sections of the city electric scooter only. So they're pretty much following the World Economic Forum. They're pretty much following the World Economic Forum rules. You know what I mean? Is pollution a solvable problem? I think pollution is a solvable problem. It's gonna have to take monitoring, education, and most likely some form of policies around the burning of because a lot of it also comes from the countryside where they do a lot of burn-offs of a lot of the rice paddies and the rice fields. Motorbikes, yep, eventually that'll happen. But the problem that I see is the education phase. That's the real important thing. People need to be educated here as to why are you polluting, you know what I mean? And how to prevent the pollution and how it impacts others. Now the name of the place is called Bami Bun. B-A-M-I Bun, B-U-N. It's just my little hidden spot that's not too far from where I live, you know what I mean? I don't know, Hector, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I reckon they can use weather modification technology to also make, I reckon that to dissipate a lot of the pollution, or, you know, to use cloud seeding. Because that stuff exists. I mean, look at Dubai. What happened with Dubai? They wanted to do cloud seeding, but what ended up happening is they did it so much that it flooded Dubai, which is unheard of. Dubai is a bloody hot place, like a desert. I've been there before. I've been there when it's like 44 degrees, man. It's like so hot. You know what I mean? What's up, alien? Welcome to the Discord. I think I put a snapshot of the place up in the Discord. Bami Bun. The logo with the girl. Okay, thank you. The logo with the girl. I know this isn't like a soy or a bar with bar girls dancing around or anything like that, but I think there's an abundance of those streams. You know that Hanoi is kind of more conservative, chat, and I kind of gathered why there's a lot of streamers in Ho Chi Minh. I mean, right now there's probably 10 to 15 streamers down there. And as far as I know in Hanoi, I'm the only one up in Hanoi. And I think a lot of it is because down in Hanoi, they are less conservative down there. So, you know, you could go to Bui Vien Street and film all the like action along there. The girls dancing on their stools and dancing on their platforms. They do have that here, but it's in a more conservative way, you know what I mean? I think, Hacker, you went to Ho Chi Minh City, right? So you've seen what Ho Chi Minh City is like compared to Hanoi. I just saw down there, they've got about 10 green team streamers down there. I asked the main one, I said, bro, are you coming up to Hanoi? He goes, oh, nah, I'm not coming up to Hanoi. So it's kind of disappointing. Some of them are not coming up here because I think they've got this thing that they think that Ho Chi Minh City is the party mecca of Vietnam. And in a way it is. I haven't been to Bui Vien before. Oh, I thought you were. You went down there. Down to Bui Vien. It's basically a street that's like 1 kilometer long and it's got all the bars on either side. It's like if you've been to Khao San Road, it's kind of like a Khao San Road, bro. It's like a Khao San Road, probably the same loudness, basically the same thing. It's just like a Khao San Road. Like a Bangla Road, you know what I mean? Except no ladyboys. Actually I'm wrong. They do have ladyboys down in Ho Chi Minh City. They do. I remember some. Some of them are asking me, 500,000 1 hour? Hell no, man. Get out of here. The LBs in Ho Chi Minh were going, where's Mr. Anton Pallet? We want Anton. I give for free. Anton. Free boom boom. Free boom boom for for Rai. For Rai. Free massage, Rai. Free massage. This guy. I like it. A non-wild side. The LBs were gonna give you I guess, I don't know. They're gonna like give you your wildest dreams. You wanna go to Ho Chi Minh City and experience your wildest dreams with an LB? They have groups in them down there. They're pretty fun. They're pretty fun to hang around with. Not that I have, but I've seen other streamers hang out with them. I've seen some green team streamers stream with them. Are there any up here in Hanoi? Not as much as down there. As I said, up here they're really, really conservative, you know what I mean? They're gonna blow your mind, bro. They're gonna blow your mind. They're gonna blow your bags, dude. They're gonna blow your bags. This guy. They're gonna make you feel 10 years younger, dude. In New Zealand, they have LBs, chat. They have islander ones from the Pacific Islands. And the ones from the Pacific Islands, they call them Fafafine. Fafafine. So if you hear the word Fafafine in New Zealand, then you know what they're talking about. That they're talking about Pacific Island LBs. But they're cool, man, you know. They're non-problematic. The New Zealand LBs, they call them Fafafine. They're kind of probably twice as tall and twice as big and twice as wide as me, but with a dress on and a deeper voice, going, Anton Pallet, where are you, Anton? Can I sub your rub-a-dub, Anton? Can I rub-a-dub your sub? This guy. You know, I really haven't seen any LB streamers. Are there any LB streamers, chat? Who's the famous LB streamer? I mean, there's one in Vietnam, Candy Life, but he hardly streams anymore. Candy Life hardly streams, but I don't know any big ones, or even ones in Thailand. Are there any LBs in Thailand that stream? I'm serious, are there? Like, who's the LB in Thailand that streams? I mean, you could probably say Ice Poseidon is a LB because he dresses up. Or Action Man. No, Deepak doesn't because he's like Deepak's a married man. I wouldn't mind meeting Deepak. He seems like a really sensible guy. Deepak seems really, really sensible. Might have a couple of bites of this one, chat. Very nice. Know what I mean? I've met Candy Life. He's pretty cool. Have you met any other LBs? I haven't met any other LGBTs or any other LBs. I think Simon on Green Team might be going LB because he always talks with LBs and he loves their content. So I think I've overeaten banh mi's today and eggs. I remember a couple of years ago I went out with Henry and we went out clubbing and then he took me to this bar on K Road in Auckland City. It was called the Family Bar, and I thought, oh, Family Bar must be like a kind of like relaxed, chilled bar for the family. I went in there and I saw guys dancing with guys and I thought, huh? Where's all the girls around here? And I said to Henry, hey, what kind of bar is this? He goes, oh, a family bar. So, is it for families? He goes, no, it's a gay bar. What the fuck? What are we here at a gay bar for? He goes, oh, we're just following another mate. I was going, bro, what the hell? Nah, bro, they're probably in the old quarter, man. I don't want to go into the old quarter. I want to go home and test my controllers. Because I've got my DJ controllers back today. So I want to test them. a lady boy who used to be a female but now a guy. What do you call them? Tomboy, right? Are they tomboy? So lady boy is a guy that's become a girl now, and a girl that becomes a guy is a tomboy. Is that right, chat? How do you know he likes sausages? Mind you, he is a meat eater. He is a meat eater. Oh, they just call them Tom, and oh, they're tomboys as well. Okay. But why do you think is it more the guy changing to become a girl? Why is it the guy becoming the girl? Why isn't it a girl becoming the guy? Or are they equally kind of half-half? Or is it mainly the guy becoming the girl? LB. You know what I mean? Kind of weird, I reckon, but I think Thailand's huge for it. I don't know why. I was told it's because of the water supply. There's something in the water, coupled with the openness of the culture. The openness of the culture. I mean, you can even see it in some of the young kids. They're starting to be like LBs. I think a lot of it is influential groupthink, maybe. I'd like to find out a study on it, where it actually originated from. Where does it actually originate from? The whole concept of the LB. They seem to care a lot about beauty, brands, and looks here too, because men are disgusting. No woman wants to be a man. No, you're wrong. There was this lady, right? And she became a man, right? She became a man, and then she came out and she goes, oh my goodness, I didn't know how bad men have it against women, how much abuse men get, what men have to put up with us women. So she actually went to be a man, to experience what it was like being a man. And so she became the man, and like she said, all the behaviors of the woman really got to her. She actually was really annoyed with females. She felt sorry for men. Yeah, and you're right too, Hacker, because when I go there, you see all the billboards. They all promoting beautiful young Thai girls with white skin, makeup. So it's marketing. It's marketing a certain image, and I think the image gets portrayed through the billboards into the subconscious minds of people. You know, when they're on a train or a bus driving by, their conscious mind doesn't take in that billboard, but their subconscious mind takes it in, right? And the subconscious mind will go, okay, I want to look like that beautiful model who's got white skin. How do I look like her? How do I look beautiful? And I think that's a way how marketing and advertising have also controlled the perceptions of people. And Thailand's big. I mean, you look at all the billboards, dude. Even in the trains, you can see all the trains on the outside and the inside have been marketed for makeup, for beauty, to look young. And that's what I said before. It's a cultural narrative. I think it's a cultural thing that's been culturally indoctrinated into the people over time. I'm not dissing it. It is what it is. I'm just giving my perspective of it. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I think it's kind of just my thoughts how the marketing side and advertising really portrays that image, and you become part of the group think. You become part of the mass formation. That if you don't look that way, there's something wrong with you, and so people feel left out, or they're not good enough. Mental health creeps in, all these different things, you know, all these different emotions. But I think a lot of it is marketing, cultural marketing. Well, no comment, dude, no comment. Most Thai models are mixed blood, yeah. I think most people are mixed blood now these days, dude. Even Chinese. I reckon Chinese are kind of mixed blood too. Some aren't, some say they're not. But I think a few are mixed with Korean, mixed with Russian, mixed with Vietnamese, mixed with Taiwanese, mixed with even Māori, even our own Māori race. Back in New Zealand, you know what I mean? They're mixed blood too. Because of all the immigration, you know, you've got Māori who are half Indian, half Māori, half European, half Māori, half Samoan, half Māori. We call them half caste. You're half caste. But that's culture for you, you know what I mean? What do you guys think of culture, chat? Do you think culture is a negative thing for humanity? Do you think culture is a negative aspect of humanity? That we could follow a culture. When we follow a culture, does that mean we're following a certain indoctrination or belief that is not open to change? Do you see what I mean? Or should we be following a flow where it is emergent, which means that we update our beliefs all the time to create an ongoing change. Do you know what I mean? New advents of technology, new knowledge acquirements require us to update our knowledge to present day. Or do we stick to cultural boundaries where we cannot update those? I think back in the day they were good to celebrate, but now that I've become more aware, I'm thinking that we as humans, we need to be more emergent, which means we need to update our present day knowledge to the current times, the current advents and discoveries, and be willing to open to change. You know, there's that saying, I think it's by Einstein, is that the only constant in the universe is change. You see what I mean? New age talk. I know, I've been thinking about these for a while, you know what I mean? I think like that because I used to think one-dimensional, but now I'm thinking multi-dimensional. Do you know what I mean? So what I am saying is that when we discover new things, let's just say we discover that the fucking world is flat, okay? Let's discover that the world is flat. What's stopping us thinking that the world is not flat? It is static ways, static norms, culture that says no, the world is round. I'm just saying this hypothetically, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that the fucking world is flat. I don't care whether it's flat or round, but what I'm saying is that when we come across new discoveries, we don't implement those discoveries because we have static beliefs. Do you know what I mean? Religion or whatever it is. And so any new advents, any new creations, any new knowledge is shoved under the carpet, which means as a society we're not becoming emergent, meaning we're not updating our present day knowledge to the current times. The universe around us is changing, but our systems remain old, obsolete, and static because they do not want to change. And the majority of the time, the reason why they don't want to change is because of the very few who want to control the majority don't want to give up the power. They don't want to give up. So therefore they keep things the way it is. They keep the system the way it is. They want to keep it functioning the way it is because that's just how it is. That's the belief. But in actual fact, that's not how the universe works. We learn new discoveries. We create altruism. We discover new things, inventions, creativity, self-actualization. You know what I mean? And these lead to what I call creative outlooks in the future. So when we have creative outlooks in the future, we can create new incentives for society. Do you see what I mean? I'll give you another major example. A major example now is technological unemployment. Why? What is technological unemployment? Technological unemployment is the taking over of human work and jobs by automation and technology. Now, in this emergent universe, it is inevitable because of our advents in new technology, new discoveries, new sciences, what's the other word? New trends, that the systems that are static are going to conflict with our ways of living. Do you see what I mean? Tell us some conspiracy theories. I swear Wiz stands for wizard, like alchemy. It could be. So what I'm saying is that our ways that we've been brought up, they seem to be what we think is the only way to go, but in actual fact, they are not updated to present day knowledge, so we're getting conflict. So technological unemployment, for instance, the systems around us are changing. Technology is automating right now. Because we're still in a capitalistic system that demands labor for income, jobs. But hang on a minute, the jobs are being done by automation now. By 2030, 80 to 90% of jobs are going to be wiped out and taken care of by automation. I mean, Tesla, Elon Musk, he's creating, I think he said he's going to create 1 billion Optimus robots to take over the mundane jobs, take over humans from doing mundane work and jobs. Okay, so how are humans going to make money? How? That won't exist. So we're at this point now, which is why you're seeing wars, conflicts happen, because there needs to be a change. The old and the new are butting heads right now. It's because our consciousness, I believe, is accelerating quite rapidly, and especially with the advent of AI, we have access to more knowledge. I mean, only 5 or 6 years ago, we were using Wolfram Alpha, you know what I mean, with Siri. That's old. That's old Wolfram Alpha, although they still use it. So that knowledge database has been replaced by artificial intelligence now. So technological unemployment, I've said this for years, that it's inevitable. that humans will be replaced eventually by automation in an automated society. But the problem that I have is, okay, what system will replace the current capitalist system? Will the system be what I've always advocated, a resource-based economy, a world without money, a world with excess abundance, a world where we don't need money, a world that doesn't have surveillance, a world that actually will do away with prisons, that will do away with marketing, do away with advertising, do away eventually with police? That is the ultimate. I believe we can strive to that system. Or are we going to move to a system the World Economic Forum wants to create, which is a Orwellian surveillance state, very much like China, where everyone gets a digital ID, surveillance is everywhere, 6G is everywhere. Do you see what I mean? Are we going to head that direction? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not saying that, I have my own ideal, but whatever happens is whatever happens. Structural unemployment. It's technological unemployment because it's actually been rendered incapable by technology now. And what that's going to do is that's going to stop the chain of what they call cyclical consumption. So you have the employer, he gives money to the employee goes and spends from the company. So the employer, he owns the company, so it's a cyclical consumption. So that's gonna end very soon. Well, there's an option there. There's an option for, as I've been promoting for years, a resource-based economy, which is a world that does not use money at all. There's no need for money. It's a system where you have excess abundance. It's a system where we embrace automation, we embrace technology to help humanity, to do away with slavery, where medical is abundantly available for every person, where every person in the world has a high standard of living. That is a resource-based economy. And not only that, but we use science as a way, which is science becomes used in a way where our environment and our social needs are met, and the Earth's resources are more utilized in a more efficient way. So instead of creating, for instance, say if you have Samsung and iPhone, they're always competing to create the best phone, while in a resource-based economy, you'd have it so that you wouldn't need to compete. You both could join together to create the best phone of the time. There is no best phone ever, because we're forever creating and inventing, right? So the best laptop today will be obsolete in 2 years' time. Next year there's going to be a better laptop, quicker, faster, smaller. So we call that emergence. Do you see what I mean? And there's no utopia. The system that we have, like the system we could have, a resource-based economy, is not a utopia. There will never be a utopia. Utopia strives to say that there will be ultimate perfection. A utopia means that that's it. It's a finality. It's a done thing. No, I believe the kids of the future will develop something better than what we currently have now, based on the advents of that time, based on the knowledge of that time. There is no utopia. As I said, there is no best laptop. It is forever changing and will forever change. In this reality, things will keep forever changing. I mean, people thought that the capitalist system is going to be the system forever. It's changing right in front of our faces right now. We're moving out of the fiat. We're moving into more digital currencies now. We're moving into a more AI-based system, blockchain system. So, and the next system that comes, that's going to be obsolete at some time. And the kids of the future will have a system created. Do you see what I mean? Sounds like Disneyland. Did you know there's a lot of bad things going on in Disneyland? You know all the shit going on in Disneyland with the kids? That's why I promote a resource-based economy. Jacques Fresco, he was one of my mentors. And I asked them as much questions as I could, you know, from things like, oh, is a resource-based economy, sounds like communism. What about the global elites? It'll never happen. They won't want to give up their power. So I asked all the hard questions. What will happen is what will happen. Whatever will come is whatever will come. Shit, why isn't it charging? Is it charging? Bing ding. Bing dong. Imagine a world like this, chat, that you would wake up. Instead of going to buy food, you wouldn't need to buy food. You go to a food center, you get what food you need to sustain your vitality and your sustain your body, right? And your energy. Let's say you want to like play golf. You go to a equipment center and you get what equipment you need to play golf. You don't own the gear, society owns it, right? That eliminates the need for having too much stuff, and we use what we need, just like a library. You go to a library, you get what book you want to read, you take it back later, right? You don't buy the book at the library, you use it, you take it back later. This eliminates the need to make more books. The same with vehicles. Vehicles in a resource-based economy, you jump in, you tell the automotive driver where you want to go, it'll take you, right? You don't have to even drive the car. You get out, go to your destination, someone else jumps in the car, they use the car and go to their destination. So the car's being used all the time. Nowadays, in a city, like let's take Auckland City, we jump in a car in the morning, 7 o'clock, start work at 8, drive into the city, park the car in the car park, it stays in the car park all day, jump back in the car, and go home in the afternoon. The car's not being used at all 24/7. It's a waste of resource. It clogs up and makes traffic jams. So the efficiency, we're not at this stage for efficiency yet. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need a car if you're well, you could be. You may be. I mean, like, people are trying to take bloody transhumanism, so who knows what's going to happen. I have no idea. charging? Yes, we're charging. Fine. Cool. But I don't want to. But I don't want to be a LB this guy. I want to be like a plant, just needs sunlight. But you know what I mean? I think a resource, and in terms of places to stay, you wouldn't need to buy an apartment. You would stay in a place that already have all the needs you want. Exactly what's happening in Vietnam, where people, you just rent out a room here or a floor, which is all fitted out already. I think in a resource-based economy, it'll be like that too. So you'd stay in a place, right? We don't have to buy anything. Everything's taken care of. The question will then be, okay, what will you do with your time? And people go, oh, you're just going to be lazy. No, because that mentality comes from a monetary system mentality way of incentivizing. I think the incentivizing of a resource-based economy society will be such that if you look at Maslow's pyramid of hierarchical needs, you'll see the top 3 levels are to do with self-actualization, recreation, family time, inventing, creating, designing, research and development, travel. The 2 bottom levels of Maslow's hierarchical pyramid are survival mode. That we need to go to work, we need to make money, we need to survive, we need to pay bills, we need to pay the tax, we need to pay for our children's education. Survival mode. What a resource-based economy does is it eliminates the survival mode entirety. That way, your focus is on the top 3 levels. Creativity. What things do you love doing in your free time that you can now do full time? What are your passions? What are your creative points? What things would you do if you didn't have to worry about money, didn't have to worry about time? And I would say in a resource-based economy, things like borders, gone. I think gone forever, because you will become a citizen of the planet. So that's why I say now to people that when they go, where are you from? I say, I'm from Earth. They kind of get weird, but I'm trying to stay in the mentality that my country is the planet, so I can manifest it. I want to manifest that the country is my planet, that I'm a citizen of the planet, not of a country. I think countries are illusions of a capitalist system. I think countries are illusions of a capitalist system. And if we can get into the same frame of mind of thinking, I would say we can manifest the reality. That's my thinking. I say that to people. I'm from Earth. I mean, your country. I say, I don't really believe in countries. I think they're there for capitalist purposes, not for real human connection purposes. Human connection purposes, we're all one from the same planet. We share the same sun. We share the same wind. We share the same oceans. We share the same planet. I believe that once we truly adopt that philosophy, will be the start of the civilization of humanity. I don't believe we're civilized yet. This is my thinking. You'd rather pay rent for life? No. I don't think anyone should be paying anything to live on a planet that we're born on. Why should we pay to live on a planet that we're born on? We've been indoctrinated to believe that we are to pay for a planet that we've been born on. We've been brought up in the system from birth to believe that we must pay to live on a planet that we're born on. That mentality comes from the Rothschilds through the education system that they created to coincide with the capitalist system which they also created, to put slaves into that system to work 9 to 5. They created that system. Mentality. You have to change our mentality. You have to change our consciousness. It will take a consciousness shift. Well, you look at the actual system that we're in now. Okay, the world, we can have an actual abundance of resources, but not in the current system that we're in. They say by the year 2035, we're going to need another 9 more planets to sustain the amount of resources in this current capitalist system. So if we're in the capitalist system to the year 2035, we're going to need 9 more planets. If we're in a resource-based economy, totally different. We can sustain to look after the people on the planet in a resource-based economy, not in a capitalist system. And the way that scarcity works in a capitalist system is that things are artificially kept scarce. So example, diamonds. They burn diamonds at the Kimberley mines. Why do they burn diamonds? Because they want the price of diamonds to stay up. So they keep things artificially scarce. So there are elements in the capitalist system: artificial scarcity, ruthless competition. The other ones are corruption. And there's one more. Artificial scarcity, ruthless competition, corruption, and the withholding of patents, the withholding of developments. That's part of the scarcity. So you keep things scarce so that those that hold certain patents can benefit. It's bullshit. It's against humanity. Why not use open source? Why not collaborate? Right? Why not have excess abundance? Why not use efficiency based on how much resources would we need to sustain the planet? Let's do a resource analysis, right? If we start moving into a resource-based economy, the first things we need to do is a resource count and a resource analysis. Okay, how much resources do we actually have on the planet? How can we use them in the most optimal way where they become the common heritage of all the world's people? They become the common heritage of all the world's people. How can they be used in the most efficient way so that we can sustain our civilization and we can thrive with the current resources we currently have? I mean, you look at the capitalist system. What's that word that they say? Capitalist system. It's to do with, it's not unlimited, infinite. That's right. Infinite, what's the word? Infinite growth. Right. So how can you have infinite growth on a planet of finite resources? That's the most bullshit contradiction I've ever heard. Infinite growth on a planet of finite resources. That's the capitalist understatement. That holds up the capitalist system. Infinite growth on a finite planet of resources. I shake my head with all these capitalists, with all these billionaires, and the way that they have no idea about any of this stuff. Rough Modi, what's up, bro? Welcome, Rough Modi. I embrace nudism. Hey, embrace what you want to embrace. That's your free will, your free choice, as long as it doesn't impinge on others' free will and free choices. Property. Okay, let's look at the property side of things. Reese. Chair the brother. Let's look at the property side of things. What is property? And let me tell you this. When you came into this world, did you bring your property with you? Did you bring your property with you? When you leave this world, will you take your property with you too? Physically. I'm saying physically. Okay, so if not, then why can't we use our resources of the planet, right? in the most sustainable way where it's efficient and we share and we use based on our sustainability of our resources. I don't take my 10 cars with me, or my 5 houses, or my 10 suits, or my 5 iPhones, or my 5 Android phones, or my 3 DJ control. I'm not taking that shit with me when I cark it. But you know what? What has happened in the past, people have inherited. They try to inherit. But it's still not the most efficient way. We're not at that stage yet, you know what I mean? And all my thinking, chat, it's not coming from me. My thinking comes from professors and doctors, people like Dr. Gabamate, Dr. Robert Sapolsky, Dr. Wilkinson. These are professionals in their own field. They talk about the environment. They talk about humanity needs a clean slate. I don't think humanity needs a clean slate. I think people need to realize the 4 questions I've always put out there, and I've always said to people, these are the 4 questions here, and I think you'll understand them once you read the 4 questions. Let me look for it and see where I've these 4 questions. So if you can answer those 4 questions for yourself, you'll understand what I'm saying. Who are you? What are you? Why are you here? And what are you a part of? Now, if you don't know any of those questions, that's okay. That's fine. I'm not saying it's not a competition or anything like that. We're all on our own journey in our own way. You know what I mean? But what I am saying is that once you realize you're on that path of answering those questions, things become more centralized and focused for you individually. You get to answer a lot of the questions, and you get to see perspectives being put into a more what's the word, flowable way. You know what I mean? Chandler, brother, we're just doing some deep diving, bro. Yeah, those are the questions. You got to answer those yourself. I know the questions myself. I'm not giving you my answers. You answer those yourself. You got to be careful when you smell this stuff because it's so strong. It's like Vicks, that it gets in your eyes as well. Just to clear your nasal. Exactly. Who are you? What are you? Why are you here? What are you a part of? But those are just my thoughts, chat. You know what I mean? I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I kind of like my philosophy is aligned with helping humanity. It's like I can see the solution there, but when you portray it to people, they don't click or they don't understand. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, JSTSST? The weather is about 15 to 20 degrees now. It's about 7 p.m. And bro, the air quality shit. Do not come to Hanoi now. The air quality's bad, dude. I mean, I think it was nearly 200. I'm starting to get a headache. I need to head home soon anyway. I'll show you. So when we look on the AQI index, so Hanoi is about 181. Hanoi is 181, you can see there. 181 is unhealthy. Tomorrow to go down to about 160, 130. But yeah, it went up yesterday to around 200 and something in the purple, which is very toxic. I just stayed inside yesterday. Cat bar should be better. Yep. Bring a cool jacket. If you do come to Hanoi, let me know. I'll come and meet up with you off stream, dude. Everyone. I know a couple of good eating places in the old quarter. I don't stay in the old quarter. I'm away from where all the locals stay. I mean, from where all the tourists stay. I stay where all the locals are. But if you come to the Hanoi, let me know. No worries. Yeah, it's kind of polluted here, and it probably maybe better you go to Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City, the pollution will be a lot less. Anyway, chat, I hope you understand where I'm coming from about resource-based economy. I believe that system is a system that we as humanity can transcend to now. How we get there is, I have no idea. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough. Transitioning to a resource-based economy, it's going to be tough. A lot of heartache. People are going to lose. You know, people are not going to be open to change. People want to keep things the way they are because they're in fear of change, fear of uncertainty. And I think it makes it harder if you've got families, if you've got a partner, if you've got a mortgage. I think it makes it harder for that future outlook. Anyway, it is what it is. You think about it? Yeah, no worries. Kepa, Halong Bay, they should be better, dude. I can't guarantee those will be better. Let me have a look and see what Halong Bay is like now at the moment. AQI index wise, the weather's a bit shit. The weather's kind of overcasty. So yeah, the pollution's quite a little bit better out there, dude. Pollution's about 65, so it's moderate because it's near the coast. So you'll be better out Kepa way. You might be able to stay out there. Hanoi sits kind of in a valley next to the river, so Hanoi gets kind of polluted a lot. You know what I mean? So you're probably better just to stick out there where you are, Kepa. All the best, dude. All the best. All the best in the West. What are we doing tomorrow? I'm actually preparing for China chat next weekend. That's what I need to work on, is just prepare for China. We got a trip to China. Couple of weeks in China, back to New Zealand for about a month and a bit, back to China again, then to Bangkok for the Songkran Water Festival, then back here again, back to our second home base here. I don't really want to go back to New Zealand, but I miss my family, so I need to spend some time with them. Spend some time with the whānau. Yeah, moderate sounds better, bro. So I would just say enjoy. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Short stream today, chat. Only a couple of hours. So ultimately today, I just really wanted to go pick up my DJ controllers, which I've got now. I'll go home and test them out. And then, yeah, as I said, I'll be preparing this week and next week for China trip. What else is there? I was thinking of doing a trip outskirts of Hanoi, but the pollution's really, really bad, Chad. It's probably better just to stay around here because the pollution's terrible, really terrible. If you're coming to Hanoi, make sure you bring some warm clothing. It's not cold, but it will get colder. And be forewarned that it is polluted here. Anyway, chat, I'm out of here. Thank you guys, man, for popping in. Have a great life, not just a great day. I'm going to leave you in the hands of Cherry. Say hello to Cherry. She's in Thailand. I will catch up with her in April, the Songkran Water Festival. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, Hacker, for the subs and everyone else. As I always say, experience the journey, inspire others, live life, have a great life, not just a great day. We shall see you guys on the next stream. Thank you, bro. I know it's a short stream today. I will see you guys, man. I think tomorrow, chat, we might actually take the old drone because I'm trying to sell it and I'll try and see if it still works. The old drone. We might do a drone fly tomorrow.